From the 20th to the 21st century, greetings to whomever opens this cornerstone in the WWNY Radio and Television Broadcast Center. I'm Bob Tompkins, News Director for WWNY, with a few notes about what you have discovered in the cornerstone and some observances on why they were included. Assuming that the contents were properly protected and thus preserved for posterity, you should find some copies of our program logs for both radio and television for August 19, 1969, the day the cornerstone was placed in position. These documents should give you an indication of what changes have been wrought within broadcasting. In the ensuing years, we'd be inclined to wonder whether there are still programs about the Old West, such as Gunsmoke and Lancer and Bonanza. What replaced the variety shows, such as the Ed Sullivan Show and the Lawrence Welk Show. And in 1969, we can't help but think that television will have gone three-dimensional with stereophonic sound and full-wall screens in homes by the time this cornerstone is open. As for WWNY Radio, no doubt the entire framework and format have changed, as well as the habits of listening. We wonder if the radios are going to be even smaller in the next century, whether they might even be built in or fastened to your ear. And if once in a while you dig out those old records by such ancient performers as Frank Sinatra and Herb Alpert, Barbra Streisand, or whether those names mean anything to you anymore. We've included a packet of photographs that were taken recently in the downtown Watertown section. These photographs are a way of measuring the progress over the years. Much new building is going on here in Watertown besides our own, and by the time you rummage through the contents of this box here, we presume that Watertown's first urban renewal project will have been completed. That's between Arsenal and Court Street. And that there will be other modernization programs that have changed the entire appearance of the business section near our broadcast center. Since 1969 marks Watertown's 100th year as a city, we've also included a copy of the centennial book that was published this year. It contains a great deal of historical data that should be of interest to you. In 1969, we can easily attest to our proud heritage, but only you, the citizens of the 21st century, can tell whether the bright future ever came true. We've included 2 zinc etchings in this cornerstone. No matter how much the other contents may have deteriorated over the years, we are assured that these should last. Now, one of them is a copy of the front page of the Watertown Daily Times, dated July 21st, 1969. The day the Times reported the biggest story in the paper's history. It was man's first walk on the moon, an event that had the fullest broadcast coverage, too. We wonder what other names have been etched in history along with Armstrong and Aldrin and Collins, what new worlds have been conquered by the time this cornerstone is open, whether you've spent a vacation in an orbiting vacation space station, whether other life has been found somewhere out in space. We think we're living in man's most exciting age, but does it compare with the excitement of yours? Another zinc plate will show you page 1 of today's Watertown Daily Times as our way of reflecting some of the major news stories of today. Finally, we've inserted a reel of audio tape, merely a copy of the sound of this film's reading. We did it just in case the film deteriorated in the course of time, or if you weren't able to locate one of those obsolete, probably by now, those obsolete 16-millimeter film projectors, even somewhere in a museum. A typewritten copy of the script is also included should the audio tape be inaudible for some reason. Or maybe there isn't even a tape recorder around anywhere anymore. In the year 1969, we know how many changes have taken place since 1900. It staggers the imagination when you contemplate what will have transpired by the time this box is opened. Whenever it is opened, we wish you well, good luck, whoever you are.